111 West Wacker was the symbol of the 2008 global recession for downtown Chicago. And to have a half-built parking base on that site really did no good for promoting development downtown.
What was planned there was a very high-end hotel and very high-end condos.
This site was at a complete standstill.
If you really want to create value, you need to finish the projects.
This building looks great, and it's a partnership between us and you guys. So thank you so much for everything you've done on this job.
We were working with an existing building. With that level of complexity, we recognized that one of the most important decisions we were going to make was the selection of our design team. And we hit a home run with Karaman and Gary Handel.
It was a little daunting at first, but the more we got into it, the more we understood it, the more excited we became by its possibilities.
So, a residential scale is definitely different than a commercial scale. I loved that they always sort of brought it back to this experience of nature through architecture. We tried to pull that into our interiors as well.
It has to interface gracefully with its neighbors, and it also needs to become a significant work of architecture in its own right. And so we looked for a simple gesture that could do that, and we came up with the idea of the river. And so the body of the building is clad in a light silver reflective glass, which picks up the image of the sky, the river, and the surrounding buildings. And the cut is done in an ultra clear glass. And so that simple device becomes the signature element of the building.
We really went into what would typically be known as a normal pre-construction construction period. Difficulty here is this really is two buildings being constructed at the same time. But at the end of the day, it was done, and it was done very efficiently and very effectively.
This project is really a great example of what our fund can do. It can take an undervalued asset, combine it with development expertise, and turn it into one of the best buildings in downtown Chicago.
We kind of have a four-pronged strategy in the recovery fund. It's really buy it, fix it, stabilize it, and sell it.
Great design, great planning, and an opportunity to change the skyline.
From the initial partnership documents to the financing, to the construction, to the incredible architecture and design, this truly is a related execution from front to back.
I think when people move into a related rental building, there's a promise that we deliver to them, a level of expectation about your home and all of the services that you get. Improving that experience is how we continue to deliver on that promise and make it better.
Once you move into the lobby, it's the first time that you really see the fine art portfolio that's part of the property. We have an amazing piece by Diana Thader, and it speaks to who lives in this building.
The design, the level of construction, the level of detail, the level of service.
That's what we're trying to achieve here, is something that is exciting enough for people to be interested in it every day and be proud of it, but also warm enough that people could feel that they could come home here.
This is what we live for. We live for complex challenges like this. We live for the complexity of 111 West Wacker.
This building at this very important location, the story of Chicago as a great international city, as a great city to do business and a place that people want to live, gets a lot easier to tell.
And I think the end result will speak for itself, a building that will truly change the skyline of Chicago.